What on earth is going on? Is BlackRock, with its vast fortune, now again utilizing its considerable influence to shape market trends? An unforeseen force rocked the Shiba Inu boat just as it was about to shed another zero. Tell me the story's big twist. Certainly there is much more to discover. It is our hope that you will join us as we uncover the hidden history of the Shiba Inu. Your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coin is here. If you're looking for information on Shibas, you've found the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and how to predict its future. Just hit the like button if you want to keep up with additional SHIB news. The Shiba Inu development team has recently made a number of noteworthy announcements that have piqued the interest of the community amidst current market conditions. They revealed plans to enroll more than 1,000 projects with Shibarium, an ambitious Layer 2 scaling solution designed specifically for Shiba Inu. More possibilities and scalability were to be brought to the Shiba Inu ecosystem as a result of this modification. The implementation of automatic burning is a significant improvement and a necessary step in managing the token's supply. All of these positive developments were seen as a promise to enhance the tokenomics of Shiba Inu. The idea was that it would be energizing and perhaps cause prices to go up. The business reality has been rather different, notwithstanding these positive developments. Since the Shiba Inu price has not experienced the anticipated bullish rise but has instead been afflicted with persistent drops, the community is understandably confused and furious. As a whole, the Shiba Inu community is understandably vexed. The market has not appreciated, despite their expectations that it would as a result of these substantial upgrades. The market sentiment doesn't appear to be in line with the strong fundamentals and the imminent major improvements. As much as the Shiba Inu community had hoped and anticipated these improvements, they are now deeply disappointed. The market's reaction to promising developments highlights the space's difficulties and unpredictability, compelling enthusiasts to negotiate, with a blend of hope and despair as we navigate the ups and downs. However, why is it the case? Why hasn't the price of Shiba Inu gone up as much as it should? Have we come to a halt? Why aren't Shiba Inu prices going up? Not doing what they should is a major problem. The approval of the first ever cryptocurrency exchange-traded fund ETF occurred a few months ago, marking a watershed moment in the cryptocurrency industry. This was a watershed event, especially in light of the Bitcoin ETF's prominence. The market was filled with a sense of eager anticipation. With this approval, the Bitcoin industry was expected to reach new heights. However, things turned out a little differently. Contrary to expectations, the market plummeted instead of growing prices. At first glance, the launch of the Bitcoin ETF was a good sign, and it set in motion a series of events that would eventually lead to the desired outcome. Disappointed and baffled many fans and backers. Feelings of apprehension and doubt replaced the initial elation over the Bitcoin ETF's approval, an integral aspect of the Bitcoin ETF's groundbreaking adoption. With Bitcoin worth billions of dollars in its possession, Grayscale began to make a planned play and profit. This decision was pivotal in shaping the subsequent market, even though it ran counter to the widespread enthusiasm around the ETF approval. The selling pressure from Grayscale was felt throughout the whole Bitcoin market. Although a boom was anticipated, the rush of sales at Grayscale merely added to the market's overall downturn by sowing doubt. The sudden shift in attitude by the institution long associated with Bitcoin accumulation surprised many market participants. Even though institutional giants like BlackRock and Fidelity were trying to buy Bitcoin at the same time, Grayscale's offloading of large amounts of the cryptocurrency heightened selling pressure. Despite the fact that these famous entities were buying Bitcoin at a rapid pace, the huge sell-off at Grayscale caused prices to fall sharply, highlighting the conflict between buying and selling forces in the market. The magnitude of this selling pressure can be grasped by looking at the figures. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust has billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin in their possession, and the market was inundated with sell orders due to the massive amount of earnings that they opted to retain. In addition to compensating for mistakes done by other individuals or organizations, the sudden influx of sell orders caused Bitcoin prices and the cryptocurrency industry as a whole to plummet. Even though BlackRock and Fidelity made substantial acquisitions, the market narrative was dominated by Grayscale's massive sales. The subsequent market crash had far-reaching consequences, far beyond the initial enthusiasm surrounding the introduction of the Bitcoin ETF. Think about it for a while. Substantial selling pressure swept the cryptocurrency market following the Bitcoin ETF's acceptance. Come on, I can draw a clear picture. Massive investment corporation BlackRock bought 52,000 Bitcoins in just 3 weeks, essentially going on a buying spree. Find a solution in your thoughts. Just BlackRock was participating in the massive $2.2 billion Bitcoin deal. Well, isn't that just the most amazing thing? It's as if we're witnessing a high-stakes chess battle where Grayscale is making moves and BlackRock, Fidelity, and others are in a prime position to amass Bitcoin and abruptly define their own narrative. Takes profits and sets off a sell-off. The scenario is made more complex and fascinating by the back and forth between big players in the cryptocurrency business. The market's movement is controlled by billions of dollars in crucial decisions. You should also be aware of this. The most recent crypto market crash did not target any particular group. The whole Bitcoin industry was shrouded in its obscurity. Shiba Inu, a cryptocurrency that greatly upset its customers, was one famous participant who felt the impacts. In the realm of cryptocurrency where every decimal matters, this tweak truly cost Shiba Inu investors money, even though it seems like a small numerical change. The Shiba Inu community was understandably irate since their asset values were being reduced. The interconnected nature of the Bitcoin sector is highlighted by that event. When Bitcoin, the industry behemoth, collapses, it impacts even the tiny guys like Shiba Inu. Members of the Shiba Inu community provided more than simply statistics. From an emotional standpoint, it was a challenging experience, similar to witnessing a brand concept encounter unforeseen challenges. On the other hand, the last day brought some positive developments. We feel that the tide is turning because of some hopeful news. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust appears to be reducing its sales effort. After weathering the recent hurricane, the crypto community is inhaling clean air. An encouraging sign is a shift in the market conditions. Trading activity for the highly anticipated BlackRock and Fidelity Bitcoin ETFs has outpaced that of Grayscale in the past few hours. An encouraging sign for a market rebound could be this shift in characteristics. What matters is that the once dominant selling pressure of Grayscale appears to be fading. The market sentiment is shifting as trading volume is led by BlackRock and Fidelity's Bitcoin ETFs. This shift might signal the beginning of a more steady and optimistic period for the cryptocurrency industry, as buying pressure from large institutional payments begins to outweigh selling pressure, allowing for a gradual market recovery. On the bright side, the present market revival may provide Shiba Inu aficionados with cause for optimism. If things continue along this path, Shiba Inu will likely regain that decimal point. It's not unlike the highly anticipated comeback of a team that has suffered defeats but is now preparing for a winning streak. Everyone in the Shiba Inu community is ecstatic, of course. Imagine the cheers and clapping as people's spirits are lifted by the possibility of getting that decimal point back. That is more involved than just changing some numbers. It stands for the Shiba Inu breeders who rode out the storm and are now moving forward with confidence. Even more thrilling for the Shiba Inu community is riding the waves of organic expansion. Shiba Inu may finally be able to make their own decisions once the selling pressure from Bitcoin subsides. This is a marked departure from the Dark Ages, when the fate of Shiba Inu appeared to be decided with each Bitcoin transaction. Now that there is less interference from outside forces, Shiba Inu can thrive on their own merits with the help of their dedicated community. This is a joyous occasion for Shiba Inu enthusiasts who can now welcome their dog's increasingly independent and organic growth trajectory. As the cryptocurrency market establishes itself, the Shiba Inu community may look forward to a future when the coin's potential is not overshadowed by external market pressures. Launching a fresh phase of growth and achievement. But where do you stand on that? Please leave a remark. It would be fascinating to read your perspective. Well, that was a long day. Please don't forget to give it a hearty approval. Subscribing and sharing will allow you to view our most recent content.